Dashboard therapy. Hold on, let me put my thingamajig on D&D so I don't get no phone calls while I'm trying to. You lead with your pain. Listen, these are my notes. What I taken note of over the time of going to therapy. And I used to lead with my pain, and somewhere that became my entire identity. So if that's you, just listen up. If not, see you later. Bye-bye. But maybe the story of what happened to you, maybe the survival, the struggle, maybe that's what you talk about when you want to be understood. It is the frame through which you literally see yourself. I mean, that's what I was doing. I was literally seeing myself through nothing but the pain, the struggle, and the rain, and it maybe it made sense for a little while. Your pain, because it was real. Your pain was real, and it did need to be not only acknowledged, but it needed to be honored. It needed to be worked through, and that's legitimate. Okay, that is legitimate. But at some point, and this one is gonna take some courage, so just bear with me. At some point, the trauma stopped being something that happened to you and started being who you are, and you started to need it, almost like that's what validated you, to define yourself. And you don't define yourself by your pain. Let me pull over real quick. Talk to y'all real quick. You don't need to organize your entire identity around what you survived, rather than rather than the person you're becoming. And that is a trap. That in itself is its own trap, because if your wound is your whole identity badge, then healing is gonna feel like you're losing yourself. And you are more, I say, you are more than the hardest thing that happened to you. Way more than that. All right, you amount to way more than that. You were somebody before that, like I talked about. You had a bunch of optimism. You had the childlike spirit. You were thriving at some point. All right, so just know that you are somebody beyond your pain. That's a real thing. Now, even though survival is a part of your story, it's not the entire story. It's not the full makeup of who you are. So it's okay to start telling the rest of it. Tell the rest of your story, because there is more to you than what either tried to break you or what did break you. All right, I'm done talking now.